Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to Miss Atika Zakia. My name is Syazrein Ayuni and today me and my group will be presenting about the business support system. But first of all, I will introduce you with my group mates. First, we have Abdul Hakeem. Second, Muhammad Afiq. Third, Maizatul Iman. And fourth, me myself, Syazrein Ayuni. So for our company is Cuci Services, which provide carpet cleaning services. So for the introduction part, I will pass to Maizatul Iman to brief more about the introduction.
Okay, thank you, Ayuni. So before we look into business support system, let's look into how entrepreneurs gain their capital. Some of the top ways to raise capital are through investor, venture capitalists, government grants, and small business loan. The most common source of capital for entrepreneurship that we are familiar with are personal funds, family and friends, bank and other financial institutions. So what are business support system? Business support system refer to the assistance and service given by the government or private agency to help entrepreneurs to start a new business or develop an existing one. So this business support system provide assistance such as financial institution, management and entrepreneurship, technology, location, marketing, research and project identification, information and advisory services. Some examples of agency or organization that provide these supports are: first, financial assistance. Entrepreneurs who want to expand their business and need additional capital injection can get the information from various agencies which offer financial facilities. These agencies which offer financing facilities for business expansion are MARA, Tekun Nasional, MESDAQ, CGC and others. Financial institution includes bank, credit union and asset management firm. These institutions are responsible for distributing financial resources in planned way to the potential user. Then we have technology and technical assistance, which offer technical assistance to entrepreneurs who contribute in improving production method and developing systematic management process. Entrepreneurs can learn about the latest technology, especially in the areas of manufacturing and management. This assistance is to increase the technical knowledge available among the entrepreneurs to attend the education provided. The agency that involved are Majlis Amanah Rakyat, which is MARA, and Malaysia Agriculture Research and Development Institute, which is MARDI. For marketing assistant, will provide support service to help distribute the market their product locally and internationally. As we know, FAMA, the Federal Agriculture Marketing Authority, or known as Lembaga Pemasaran Pertanian Persekutuan, they have the quality improvement program through grading, packaging and labeling. It is important to ensure that all agriculture products graded, packaged and labeled before it was marketed. We also have look into the research and development, which there are several agencies assisting entrepreneurs in conducting research and development. Among the research conducted are project feasibility study, marketing research, and technology-related studies. Examples of agencies are involved: MARDI, SIRIM, the Institute of Higher Education, PHAMA, and MIDF. So from all of this business support system and the agency mentioned, what could be the best option for our business cuci service? So to know more, let's hear from Hakim.
Okay, thank you, Maizatul Iman, for explaining the introduction. So we are coming to the supporting agencies that we have chosen. So basically, Cuci Service Sdn Berhad will choose the Credit Guarantee Corporation Berhad, which is CGC in the short form. So basically, CGC is established on 5 July 1972 and it's owned by Bank Negara by 78.65% and the 21.35% by the commercial banks in Malaysia. So basically, CGC aims to help the entrepreneurs of the small business, small medium entrepreneurs, so that the small and medium-sized enterprise will grow their business and enhance their business. Okay, next. Okay, we have a look at the mission and the vision of CGC. So basically, the vision of CGC is to be an effective financial institution dedicated to promoting the growth and development of competitive and dynamic small and medium enterprise. So for the mission is to enhance the viability of small and medium enterprise through the provision of products and competitive terms and with the highest degree of professionalism, efficiency, and effectiveness. So next. All right, this is the flow chart of delivery channels of CGC, which is, as you can see, is the from Bank Negara to CGC and how does the CGC works from the CGC to the commercial bank and to the borrower and what's the report and so on. Okay, next. Okay, these are the available direct financing scheme by the Credit Guarantee Corporation. So the first one, we have BIS Mula I, which is financing for new business. And the second one is BIS Wanita I. What is it for? It's for women entrepreneurs. So it's a very special cases. And the third one is BIS Bina I, which is the direct financing scheme that is catered specifically for business that are affected by natural disasters such as flood or whatsoever. And the last one, we have Extra Entrepreneur Project Fund. So this is for contractor to enhance or to start their project. All right, next. All right, these are the criteria of BIS Mula. And so as we can see here is to eligible to apply for Bismillah is you have to meet the definition of SMEs, small medium enterprise, and then you must be Malaysian. So at least 51 shareholding, and the business have to operate less than 4 years. And other than that is the owner of the business have to be 21 and above, and the business have to register with the Company Commission of Malaysia or other authorities district office in Sabah and Sarawak because they have a different regulation there. Okay, and then the last one, if you are a public listed company or you are GLC linked companies, you shall not exceed the 20% of shareholding. All right, next. Okay, this is the next part in our presentation. The crucial in our presentation is what we will choose, and is our company eligible to apply for a scheme? So for startup, we choose BIS Mula I Direct Financing Scheme. It is because the scheme is suitable for our company, which is Cuci-Cuci Service. So our company is owned entirely by Malaysian. All of us are Malaysian and 21 years above. And Cuci-Cuci Service or Cuci-Cuci Sdn Bhd is company registered with the SSM. And the purpose of financing also meet our business requirement to be used in working capital, asset acquisition, and such as purchase of machinery, purchase of equipment, and business premises renovation. So in conclusion, our company is eligible to apply for this type of scheme. So the last one is additional information about BIS Mula I Direct Financing Scheme. So basically, the next additional info is a financing amount. What we can get is minimum 30,000 and the maximum we can go for 300,000 loan. And the type of facility is term financing, and with the financing rate is 7% per annum and up to 5-year financing tenure. So I would like to pass to Syazrein to tell more on what we will use our fund when we get to apply this.
Next, I will be explaining about the roles of chosen agencies. So we choose the finance scheme. So the loan agency first is used in the capital markets to define specific types of loan financing, such as syndicated or bilateral loans. A corporation, often known as borrower, is required to get funding in both cases. The amount needed by the borrower to attain its aim, such as to acquire a competitor, constructing a new data center, purchasing an equipment, or in need of a working finance, is too high or dangerous for a single financial institution to finance the entire amount. Hence, a loan will lower the borrower risk. Okay, next. I will be explaining about the money that we get by the loan for our business. So first, we will use the money to increase our workforce. So if you want to expand our cleaning carpet services company, we should think about our employees. So if you want to take an additional jobs, we will either to need hire more staff or ask our current employees to work longer hours. Hence, we need to hire more employees. Next is to expand our business. So investing in a business expansion opportunity is probably the most obvious reason to consider as a small business loan. So when our business is growing, our company might assist to keep our revenues from shrinking. So additional expansion comes with high expenses like advertising, new property, building renovations, and expanding in employees. And it is unlikely that we will have the cash on our hand to cover all of them unless we divert funds from our business operating account. But loan can help us to cover the cost of increasing our business without depleting our operating funds, by also allowing us to keep impressing customer while expanding. Thirdly is to make more marketing. We certainly need additional marketing to reach more carpet cleaning customers. So we use this approach where we reach our target demographic more through Facebook ads, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube account. Not just that, also we use also flyers, magnets, and collaboration with real estate agents, property managers, and general house cleaning service. All of these will need more costs to pay them. Last but not least, to purchase more inventory. So we must keep up with demand by refilling our inventory with a variety of high quality options, just as we would with equipment purchases. It might be tough as we need to buy big volumes of merchandise before seeing a return on our investment. Hence, getting financing for equipment that can increase our business is offering. So for our cleaning service, we will need certain machinery, equipment. So we will require a loan to pay for it. So for example, we use the Kacha machines, and then we use high quality dish soap for our carpet cleaning. Next, I will pass the process involved to Afiq. Thank you.
Thank you, Syazrein Ayuni. So I will proceed with the process involved. So, okay, as we can see from this slide, there are two diagrams, which is I will talk about the first diagram first. The first diagram is about the steps to apply for DAGS. DAGS means the Direct Access Guarantee Scheme. So there are two ways to apply for the DAGS scheme, which is the first is through the CGC branch itself in Kelana Jaya, and then the second is the participating financial institution, which is Merayan Banking Berhad, which is Maybank, and the second is the RHB Bank Berhad. So the first step is to approach CGC for guarantee cover in order to obtain credit facilities from the financial institution, and then the application will be assessed by the CGC. But if the application is not eligible, the CGC will inform the applicant, and the application will not be processed. And then if the application is eligible, the application will be assessed by the PFIs. And then if the application has been accepted by the CGC, the PFI will return the application to the CGC, and the CGC will review them. If the application is not eligible, then the CGC will request it back to the PFI to reconsider the choice. But if the application is cannot go through for a further step, then the CGC will inform the applicants that their application will not be processed. But if the application has been reconsidered by the PFI to accept it, the application will be assessed back by the PFI and will be accepted, and then the PFI will contact the owner of the business and inform the CGC. So next, as we can see in the diagram 2, is the steps to apply for 9 DAGS scheme. So the ways to apply for this scheme, which is only from the commercial bank, which is other than Maybank and RHB Bank, such as CIMB Bank. So the first step is to approach any PFI for a loan, and then the application will be assessed by the PFI. If the guarantee cover required is not eligible, then the PFI will inform the owner of the business accordingly that the application will not be processed. But if the application has been approved, then the PFI will submit the application for guarantee cover to the CGC, and then the CGC will conduct the credit evaluation. But if the credit evaluation is not approved, then the CGS will notify the PFI, and then the PFI will inform the owner of the business that the credit evaluation will not be processed. But if the credit evaluation has been approved, then the CGC will issue the letter of guarantee to the PFI, and you will be notified and given a letter of offer by the PFI. For our business, which is cuci service, we want to take the scheme which is bis mula I scheme, and so we will use the first step, which is the DAGS step, as the bis mula I is in the DAGS scheme. So next, for the documents needed, which is the statutory documents, is there are five, which is the certificate of incorporation, memorandum and articles of association, return of allotment of shares, and the photocopies, directors of or guarantees IC, and then the last is the copy of latest income tax of owner and partners and directors. This document is important, which is it is about the legal documents of the companies. So next, for the financial and management documents, the documents needed are the audited financial statement for the last 3 years, the cash flow projection for the next 3 years, the list of existing borrowings, and the copy of 6-month personal and business loan bank statement, the copy of letter of offer of existing loan, including the hire purchase, and then the latest management account, then the company of bank statement for the last 6 months, and lastly is the company profile. The financial and management documents needed is because CGC wants to know whether our business have the ability to pay the loan for the future. So now I will pass to Syazrein Ayuni for the conclusion.
Thank you, Afiq. So, as of the conclusion, managing all of those fees on top of the cost of running the business may be difficult, and paying for the firm's demands upfront is generally unfeasible until our company grows. It is a vicious cycle. We cannot expand until we invest, but how can we invest while maintaining money in the bank for operational expenses? So, a small company loan could be the answer. While going on debt might be intimidating for small business owners, but a loan can help to fund changes to our company that will yield a good return on our investment. That's all from us. Thank you so much.